With new details on that dangerous collapse in Brooklyn. It happened above an apartment building at a building on Henry Street in Brooklyn Heights, right over the Clark 2-3 station, which has been shut down ever since. We have a look at the moment that awning of the site of a one-storied Hotel St. George crashed onto the street, and now the city says another awning could be at risk of falling as well. News 4's Charles Watson joins us live outside of that building tonight. And Charles, luckily no one was hurt when that fell.
Yeah, luckily enough, Rana, you can see that awning is now surrounded by this wooden structure here behind me to ensure the safety of people out on the streets. It's currently blocking one of two entrances to the Clark Street subway station. Now, a little earlier today, we did speak to an MTA employee off camera who tells us this collapse could have turned out much worse had it happened on a weekday during rush hour. This video showing the moments a massive awning breaks off from the Hotel St. George building, collapsing to the ground in Brooklyn Heights around 7 o'clock Sunday morning. The massive 15-foot by 20-foot marquee bearing the Hotel St. George name crashing in front of the Clark Street subway entrance, forcing the MTA to close the station to 2 and 3 train passengers.
At first I was scared because I was like, oh, is everything gonna fall?
Lola Landraville lives in student housing in the St. George. She says she believes she was awakened by the sound of the awning crashing to the ground. The sight of it shocking.
Literally every day, and I go get coffee in here every day too. So it was a moment to walk out to.
In addition to the 2 subway entrances, the building is home to storefronts and is also used by educational housing services to house students. The Department of Buildings tells News 4 it's issued a partial vacate order after engineers observed the steel beams that held the structure up were completely corroded. DOB saying a similar awning that covers another entrance to the Clark Street station shows similar signs of poor maintenance.
If it had fallen at any other day at 7 a.m., we would have suffered fatalities in our communities.
Councilman Lincoln Ressler says EHS is responsible for maintaining the entrances to what he says is a station that's been problematic in terms of upkeep for quite some time. The city lists St. George Hotel Associates as the owner. EHS telling News 4 in a statement that it's, quote, just a tenant of the property. As such, we are not the landlords or owners. The owners or landlords are handling with the DOB and MTA. We are thankful no one was injured. Miles Wirtz and others who use the subway entrance just about every day say they're fortunate the now pile of steel and wood didn't hurt someone or even worse.
I don't know how it fell, but I can't imagine that falling on someone's head.
Yeah, and so the Department of Building says it's issued 2 violations to the owner of the building and has ordered the owners to hire engineers to come up with plans to ensure the stability of the second awning, which is just around the corner from here. City officials expect an update on those plans tomorrow morning. Meantime, the MTA says the station likely won't reopen until after rush hour Monday morning. In Brooklyn Heights, Charles Watson, News 4 New York.